too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
We hope you had a ton of fun and earned some extra VC.
And next week, we will be bringing you all the highlights from the February 20th My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament.
You won't want to miss it, and remember, follow us on social media for extras and for your top play of the week winner.
You can follow us on social at NBA2K_2KTV.
On the floor is the Golden State Warriors. At power forward, Juan Toscano Anderson. At the other forward position, Oubre. At center, Draymond Green. At shooting guard, Andrew Wiggins. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. Let's meet your New York Knicks starting lineup. At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 25, Reggie Bullock. The other guard, at 6'3", Number 6, Elfrid Payton. In the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, Noel. At small forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 9, RJ Barrett. The other forward, standing 6 foot 8, number 30, Julius Randle. The head coach for your home team is Tom Thibodeau. Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Knicks.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Kelly Oubre.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. They've got Wiggins. He's out there with Steph Curry. Green is out there with Oubre. And it's Toscano in at the power forward. And for the Knicks, filling out the wings are Bullock and Barrett. Noel is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future, we're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the 6'4", 185-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Now Curry shoots the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Are able to stop on a dime at full speed. Curry with the nasty pull-up.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Curry. A 3-pointer. Wiggins scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. First quarter, just over a minute played. On its way from Curry for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, they've come out the locker room his eye, 4 for 4 to start the night.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for forever.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And you know what? Given how well they played, guys, you would not have expected it to be as close as that final score.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Really ain't know yet. You really ain't know yet. Big bad wolf and I'm about to. Yeah. Play with the magic, no camo. Pull a basket. No, me and it. Peace, screams, cries, fame, preach, wins, I can't reach. If I'm looking to the best, then I hope that your heart gon' hold the place. Then I never gon' lie, say they stole my space. Cause I'm in a repeat as a whole new race, oh no. Reincarnated, cause I hate it for sure. Don't debate it, I guarantee it, cause I hate waiting for hope.
Here's Payton. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. Pass to Barrett. Here's Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Out to Payton. They need this. And the Knicks miss again. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Curry gets the bucket.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Payton surveying the floor. Toscano with the rebound.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Barrett after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Curry with the steal. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 13.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Teardrop shot, and it's Payton getting it to go.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Curry. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 16. Payton outside. The pass to Noel. He kicks it to Bullock. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Chris, you had some great battles with those guys in the 2020 Hall of Fame class, like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. And I know you're going to join them in Springfield in the Hall of Fame soon as well.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It was an honor playing against these guys. You know, when you think about Kobe and the Mamba mentality, as a friend, you just miss that competitive spirit, and it was an honor to call him an opponent and a friend. Tim Duncan, you had to be prepared when you went up against him and his great Spurs team. And same with Kevin Garnett, just energy and passion, and one of my favorite players of all time. So it was an honor playing against them and an honor to call them friends.
And the second free throw, good.
I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building if Curry misses 1 or 2 free throws in the game. That's how good he is at the line.
Payton passes to Randall. It's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Curry outside. They get it back. Shots good by Green.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
New York calls timeout.
And last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points. He was frustrated much of the time, but that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now he's right back to competing.
And now we'll reveal the most reliable free throw shooters in the league with a look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Third is Stephen Curry.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Curry. And Barrett gets it to go.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Here's Payton, pass to Randall, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Randall's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Knicks trail by 14. Bullock kicks to Payton. He dishes it to Barrett. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock, kept alive by New York. And it's Noel missing.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Bullock, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the shot goes in. Curry's got 19 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Payton. The feed to Randall. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 4 assists in the game.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
Curry's shot is off. Knicks trail by 13 and pushing it up. Here's New York. Out to Payton. Puts up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Toscano's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Out to the wing for 3, Bullock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, but the fact they came so close, you got to admit it's impressive. I mean, most teams on an off night like that wouldn't have been anywhere near the lead. This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Barrett. Toscano with the rebound. Toscano's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. He doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
So New York ends up going with the new group.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Knicks trail by 19, and the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now here's Rose. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Knox.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Wiggins drives in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Hit. Shooting one.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Latrey. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 22. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
It forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they wanted to. And then the game got ugly.
Lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 5 points in the game.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Basket counts. And here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Quickly. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
No good from Lee. Knicks trail by 19. Quickly. And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Warriors leading by 19. Here's Wanamaker. Nice D from Rose. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Wanamaker. Rebound by Rose. Now the Knicks with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. To the left wing. Plenty of space. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Another shot. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Knicks trail by 17. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Pass to Toppin from the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Man, a playmaker in every sense of the word. Rose is so good at breaking down defenses and creating for others.
Wanamaker misses. The Knicks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Tipped away. And it's the Warriors on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
So here's Burks. The Warriors making the shot. Rose, no good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the Warriors making a change here. And both free throws good for Wiggins. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Rose. Guarded closely. It's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Warriors leading by 17. Bazemore inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by New York. Toppin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Burks can't get it to go. Here's Pascal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be right back after this. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator in his own right, who holds you to the highest standard? And here's what he had to say.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No, never ever want to disappoint her. She shoots it to me straight. That's the biggest thing, whether I play well or not. I don't get too big of a head, or I don't feel too down on myself either.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball, and defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
We've got Knox. Rivers out there with Rose. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Toppin in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Poole. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Out left to the wing. Rose gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent awareness from Rose that time. He didn't want to give the defense a chance to contest his shots.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Passes it to Burks. 5 on the clock. At the top of the key, Knox. His three-pointer's off the mark. Warriors leading by 23. Here's Toscano. Another 3 for Golden State.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Burks dishes to Toppin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Barrett comes in for Burks. Oubre's checked in for the Warriors. Good on both. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Bazemore against Barrett. Bazemore misses. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rose. New York, no good that time either.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Looking tenacious on these takes. Gotta respect Rivers' fearlessness going strong like this.
Here's Poole, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Poole's got 7 now in this quarter. And it's Rose penetrating, lays it up off the glass.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
A good look from Rose. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Rose has got 9. And Poole gets it to go.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 6. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Barrett. The teardrop falls in.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
From about 16, misses off the right iron. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Barrett. Oubre with the steal. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Here's Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And the Warriors miss again. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Count that one.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Bazemore from down in the low post. It goes. Bazemore's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Rivers gets a wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Poole. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Poole's got 13 points. New York's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Rose, and there's another one for the Knicks.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
The Warriors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. So for the Knicks, Nerlens Noel checks in for Toppin, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Rivers. Golden State also making some changes. Green comes in for Eric Paschall, and Curry subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint.
Yeah, and Derrick Rose, Kevin, with a new beginning after knee injuries derailed his career. He said, look, if load management had been around back then, he might still be a Chicago Bull.
Good on the shot.
I always enjoy watching the chef go to work. I mean, he's a pure scorer. He fills it up from everywhere.
Curry against Rose. The second chance effort and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Poole. Count it. Good. Poole's got 15 points.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Curry with the steal. It's good. Curry's got 27.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Derrick Rose, the youngest ever MVP in 2011, and it was the subsequent year that he sustained that first knee injury.
If you think back, he was playing over 40 minutes a night on a regular basis, and their team had 2-hour practices, tough ones, on off days. And so how can you keep up that type of demand on your body?
Timeout.
Teams now tend to be more cautious with the burden they put on players.
New York calls timeout.
Where their goal was to limit their turnovers, I mean, they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
T-shirt, make some noise!
And the Warriors making a change here. Wanamaker's checked in. And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. Fourth, Kelly Oubre.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
This is the kind of active defense that these guys play. It requires a lot of stamina, but they don't have an off switch. They're all effort all the time.
Golden State's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. And it's Green with the jam.
I love watching Green show off his ferocious athleticism. He's an amazing dunker, especially when he gets ahead of steam.
New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. To the paint, here's Noel. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Noel's got his first 2 points of the night. And Curry, here we go. Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Quickly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 12 points for him. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Wanamaker, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Bullock, good.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Curry, and the shot is good. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now the pass to Bullock. Now here's Barrett. Randall down low. He had 25 points in the win against Minnesota. Good on the three-point shot.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
Curry attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 36.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Feeds to Barrett from 11 feet away, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
And the rejection by Noel. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Timeout called the Warriors.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
A different look for New York. Knox, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Reggie Bullock. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Damian Lee comes in for Curry. Here's Wanamaker. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. New York's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. He's one of the standouts over the last month. 3rd in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Down low, and Noel with the basket on the assist by Burks. And that's now 6 points for Nerlens Noel. Ring shot on the way, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Payton outside. They get a hand on it. Burks on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Burks' shot is good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Toscano, and it's Golden State with another. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's Payton. Pass to Burks. The 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 6 assists in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense. They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Knox misses. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Golden State. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
And a skilled scorer with good length. Wiggins is able to pull up right over the defense.
Lee left side. Banked in off the glass. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter. 5 seconds left here in the second. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
Three from the inbound. Cans it from downtown. He's got 18.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Stephan Curry. He ended up with 36 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
So far it's been all about Steph. The way he plays the game is so unique and so unpredictable. We'll see if the defense can do a better job of containing him here in the second half.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephan Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry. He's out there with Wiggins. Kelly Oubre out there with Draymond Green. And it's Toscano in at the 4 slot.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
You try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, seize the momentum. It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
And the dunk by Payton.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Curry pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Curry's got 40 points.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal. Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. An even 3-on-3 break. Quickly. The three-pointer no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Green. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Quickly. New York, no good that time either. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And that one's good. Green.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
New York shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Noel wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Oubre. Nice touch on the bank shot. Oubre's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Payton outside, kicks to Noel. To the inside. And there's Randle on the assist by Noel. 10 points for Julius Randle.
Let the big man eat. Give it to Randle there, and he's locked in on scoring.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can. He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Over Barrett. And it's Wiggins missing. Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Inside, Randle. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up. And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Ball's knocked loose. Only one man back on D. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
So aggressive in everything he does. You know, Draymond often causes as much contact as he takes.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
And the first one drops.
And Green still plays with the chip on his shoulder. Should have never have fallen to the second round in the 2012 draft.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Green. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Payton finds Rivers. Toppin with it. Pulls up on the wing. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
Lets it go from the wing. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lets the 3 fly. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Barrett. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And the Warriors miss again. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Rivers, and finished off by Rivers.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Pascal, and slam dunk by Pascal.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Payton passes to Randle, and Randle throws it down.
It's amazing how far Randle has come. I mean, from a role player to budding star, and he's not done yet.
Curry's shot is off. The Knicks shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Payton passes to Toppin. New York moving it around. Here's Randle. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Rose, he's checked in for Elfrid Payton. And then for Golden State. Poole's checked in. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Eric Pascal. Here's Curry. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Rose. No good on the 3. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Rivers kicks to Barrett. Pass to Toppin. To the middle. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Curry looking it over Rose. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 46 points.
Oh, that's tough to contest. Curry with the rapid fire release. Even when you think you have him covered, he beats you.
And there's Randall on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
A different look for New York. Kevin Knox is checked in for Julius Randle. Alec Burks comes in for Barrett. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Rivers. Golden State's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Mulder with the bucket. And so here is New York. Burks in the corner. They get the rebound. Here's Knox, and it's blocked, and he gets it back. Knox controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And for the Warriors, they're shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Curry's shot is good.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Listen, we talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down. Chance here to take a look at the numbers for Stephen Curry. 3rd in scoring, 3rd in free throw percentage, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well.
When Rose is in the zone at the arc, he's dangerous. I mean, zeroes in on the hoop and sinks it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Golden State's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Mulder with the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Knox. Buries it down low.
Timeout.
Knox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Timeout called the Warriors. With a strong mix of perimeter and interior defense, these leading shot blockers among small forwards this past month have had a very good run at their own end of the court. Andrew Wiggins, third.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Well, yeah, and what it really says about them is that they're able to guard multiple positions. Now, that is a huge asset for most teams. It doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
The Warriors shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. No problems knocking that one down. Curry's got 52 points.
Oh, that's a nifty move inside the arc. I mean, Curry's not just a three-point shooter. He can do anything facing up.
On its way from Rose for two, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Golden State's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Lee gets the bucket. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Knox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Knicks making a switch here. Noel's checked in. So he gets them both. Curry with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Over Rose, and it falls over the rim and in.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
It's stolen by Curry. Bazemore against Burks. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And so here is New York. Rose scanning the floor. And stolen by Wiggins. The 19-foot shot. No good. Shot missing. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Burks, the pass to Knox. And the layup's good off the glass. Knox has got 8.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Yep, that one goes.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
New York shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 7.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
There's Rose with the three, and Lee pulls it down. Golden State's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Over Rose, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. The pass to Burks. Here's Knox. Wiggins with the block. They retain possession.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Here's Pascal. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. Excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
Rose against Curry. Outside Rose. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rose has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Look at the muscles of Rose right there. I mean, that's just an outstanding job, accepting the physicality and pummeling his way through it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taj Gibson is out there with Knox. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's Burks in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. From past the arc, Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots over Burks. Warriors the rebound. Bazemore on the wing. Unable to get that one. And New York the other way now. Payton right side. Pass to Bullock for 3. Kept alive.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Wanamaker. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Gibson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Wanamaker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pascal against Payton. Over to the wing. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Thursday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for that game against San Antonio, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
No good on the free throw. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, yeah, the emotional aspect of some point has been alleviated, and I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
Here's Wanamaker. Pass go up top, defended by Gibson. Again, Golden State. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Payton passes to Gibson. Here's Knox, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Hits it from three-point range.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Bazemore inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Knox. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Burks. Shoots over Mannion. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for 2. Two.
Free throw good, Burks. And with the move league-wide for greater representation, some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough either. Put me on that list. Let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching ranks, fewer black head coaches this season. You know, teams need to hire the best candidate. No one's saying anything different than that. But the fact of the matter is, they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. Let some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Down low, Gibson. Lays it up and banks it in. Gibson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And he makes that one. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. To the left side wing. Here's Knox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound. Golden State's gotten all but one of their 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. And it's Green missing.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Payton passes to Gibson. Back to Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At the line for your Knicks, Elfrid Payton. 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
And that one misses. So he comes up empty at the line.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
Here's Oubre. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And finished off by Oubre.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Payton outside. And they pick up 2. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And it's Green missing.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The Knicks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Rivers passes to Payton. Over to the left wing. To the paint, here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Elfrid Payton. Chris, you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers, 4 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10 or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, with that comes block steals and deflections. As long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
The first one falls. Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Knicks. And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Now Rivers. Passes it to Ntilikina. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound. Toscano's got 8 rebounds in this game. Green inside the three-point line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Oh, and because of the great handles, Draymond can kill you with the pull-up.
In the corner, Gibson with it. Good, nice job down low. Gibson's got 11 in the second half.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Timeout called the Warriors. Here's Wanamaker.
How many famous do I got for the love of the culture? Oh, Lord, everything culture. Came in with a chip on my shoulder. Took it to Vegas. I bet it had to take it apart. Just look at these faces. I know they don't like how I'm over. It's crazy. You never gonna get me out in the trophy. I'm on right now. I'm feeling lit right now. We got the snake in the grass. He can. I got 100 in cash. I'm about to spend right now. They try to put me in last, but what do it look like now? Spinning, make it back. Making up off the O's. I don't even got a back. And I get stacking that spinach. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. You know the routine.
Fingerprints on that Geely sent you to a new crib. Bad speak pig Latin with a new seal. Sticker price with the Raekwon with the woo deal. Slice of pie, we all eat. Sticker strong up. With these weirdos, swear to God, be paranoid.
The Warriors making a switch here. Mulder's checked in. Here's Poole over Rivers. Poole no good. And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
Great tee that time from Green. Golden State's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Toscano misses. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Gibson. But they get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Cool, no good. The Knicks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Ntilikina kicks to Rivers. It's rebounded by Golden State. Shot from the wing. Mulder with the bucket. The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Ntilikina passes to Knox. Here's Ntilikina. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ntilikina's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Rivers. And the 3 off target. The Warriors shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Oubre's got 6 in the quarter. Oubre's gone 75% from the field, 6 baskets and 8 attempts. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Warriors shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Goes up on the wing, and that one hits back iron. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Rivers. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
And the shot goes in.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Outside Gibson, top of the key. Warriors with the rebound. Toscano's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And it's Golden State with another. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point.
And that's another one for Green. I mean, they've done a very good job of establishing his offense tonight.
And there's the pass to Rivers to the inside, and it's blocked. They get it back, and that one drops for him. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Golden State's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
New York's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter, 4 of 9. Now, here's Tuffet. He's covered by Bazemore.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Proving he belongs in this league. Ntilikina getting better at taking contact and finishing.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 27. 50 seconds left in the fourth.
We talking fair pay. I know all things ain't equal, so I pay it for it. The irony of growing up poor is you gotta pay for it. Why you think they for it? Why you think we got about the hood for it? Why you think my got me box for it? I had to fight for it. Some of my cousins for it. A lot of free the guys for it. My king still $1 million mission for it. All my going for it, y'all the same team. How you mean? What you knew about the team?
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And here are the Warriors now. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rivers scanning the floor. Works for 3. The rebound by Mannion.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From deep. But they'll get another chance.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Clock at 6. The Knicks pull it in. 18 feet out. Rivers can't get it to go. Outside, Green. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Steph, what was the key that had your offense going so well tonight?
Obviously, guys have to make shots, and when we're creating and moving our bodies and the ball's moving, we're not turning it over. You know, we're tough to guard, and everybody had confidence tonight to go out there and make plays. So that's contagious, and we got to find that next game if we want to keep this going.
Obviously, the way you guys want to play, Steph. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.